Hi, and welcome to Josh and Tim Talk Sports. I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
And we're here. As the year gets later, we get more into spring.
Yeah.
And it gets colder.
Yeah. That's good old Northeast Ohio,
yesterday,
baby. It was beautiful yesterday.
It was great yesterday for the opening of high school baseball. It was a nice day. That's where we're going to leave it.
Yeah. And now we're back.
It was a good day. But better days are ahead.
Yes.
Better days are ahead. And we got a lot to talk about here. We got baseball starting in 2 days.
2 days, Thursday, right?
2 days.
Yeah.
It seems like forever.
Oh, you're telling me.
Like, I think the worst thing they can do in Major League Baseball is have that game wherever. Those 2 games wherever. Because then you got to wait another week to start the season.
Mm-hmm.
And, and that's terrible.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the Dodgers and Padres series, a little bit happened while they were over there. A little bit.
Just a bit.
So, supposedly, Shohei Ohtani's interpreter stole $4.5 million
yep.
and sent it to a bookie so he could gamble.
Sports betting. Yep.
Josh, I got to ask you.
Yeah.
Your best friend, whoever your best friend is.
Okay.
Does he have access to your bank account?
No.
No. My best friend? No.
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 Shohei Ohtani's best friend?
Yes.
Oh.
Supposedly, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh? Right?
Yeah.
After saying the day before that he lent him the money.
Oh. That's not good.
No.
That's not good.
Something's going on here.
Oh, buddy.
And Major League Baseball is going to cover up for him. They are.
Because he's the biggest athlete in the world. He makes them so much money.
But somebody's going to talk eventually.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn into a complete disaster.
It's gonna blow up.
It's gonna bring me back 35 years ago to the Pete Rose summer, and it's gonna look like that was nothing.
Yeah. Pete Rose got to look like a sure Hall of Famer after this.
He was one of the biggest names in baseball at that time. I mean, he was a manager only at that point. He had stopped playing, but he was still Pete Rose. But this is going to be like, it's going to be a mess for them.
Oh, yeah.
And if they cover this up, if they end up covering this up and it comes out that they covered it up, how does Rob Manfred survive as commissioner?
He can't.
So actually,
there's no way.
So actually, this could end up being a good thing.
This could be a win-win, huh?
Because if we get rid of Rob Manfred,
that's a good thing for baseball.
It's a great thing. If we have to sacrifice Shohei Ohtani's career to get rid of Rob Manfred, I'm not feeling too bad about that.
I might be in.
Because he's ruining the game himself. So I'm going to turn on the timer.
Okay. Yeah.
Holding this for a reason.
Yeah, take your time there.
So it seems like a mess. It seems like the Dodgers are silent.
Yep.
He had that news conference yesterday that was, I'm sure the reporters were scared to ask real questions.
Oh, yeah.
If they were Dodgers reporters because, hey, I've been in this position. You want to keep covering the team. Browns, Dodgers, Browns, Dodgers, Browns, Dodgers. Yeah. You ask tough questions, you don't cover the team anymore. So I think they're afraid to ask questions.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the national media will ask because they're not banning a national reporter because then they look like fools.
Yeah, you
then
can't
they look
do that.
really bad.
You can't do that.
Yeah, so, but, yeah, I mean, it's just not a good situation. And
it's not looking good for Shohei over there.
Shohei, yeah. And I can't even say his interpreter's name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Former interpreter and best friend, and apparently
money launderer,
wire transfer agent.
Wire transfer agent.
Yes.
There you go.
So, or I don't know. Like, this might have been a believable thing if it came out, if the Dodgers fired the guy, if they hadn't said anything before it. And then they just said, yeah, he stole money. But first he said he lent him the money.
Yeah, that's not good.
And then you completely changed the story the next day?
Once
How are you lending somebody money they stole from you? Hey, Josh,
I let you steal from me.
You got a couple $100 I could steal, then you could lend it to me?
I guess I'll just let you steal it. Is that what that means?
I'm not even understanding this.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Like, somebody who was trying to cover the whole thing up really screwed up with their fake story.
Once you change your story, your credibility's gone.
It's over. It's done.
Gone.
It's completely gone. It's done. Yeah.
So
I don't know. Like, this is just a really bad...
well, good thing I don't have him in any fantasy leagues.
Oh, I have him in 3. I have him in 3.
Oh, boy. Stuff
we
flying
got some
on the
stuff
set.
blowing around. We got a couple bricks holding the camera in place. It is moving, though. We see that.
We do see that.
It's a little windy here today.
Studio
cool.
290th.
Cool. Cooler today.
Yeah.
Cooler than we've had. But
we're here.
Yeah, but baseball's starting in 2 days. Okay, so let's get off the negative,
Shohei crap.
Shohei crap. Yeah, that's what we're going to call him from now on.
Yeah.
Shohei.
I like that.
That's if I remember it to next week.
Oh, God.
You probably will.
Maybe.
So, Shohei. So, we got a little, you know what? Hey, let's stop the seriousness.
Okay.
Because we're so serious.
So serious.
So let's stop that. And we'll get a dad joke.
Oh!
So I was sent this on March 7th.
Was it from the man himself?
From my broadcast partner, a Chuck Kolchak.
A Chuck Kolchak.
Who also thinks that he did something wrong. Because... he texted me today, and I said, I think they're covering it up, and he said, I totally agree. So
I saw him yesterday.
You saw a broadcast partner, Chuck?
Oh, yeah. I see him every Monday, yep.
Bowling.
Yeah, bowling.
At the Wick, right?
The Wick, yeah.
The Wick, yeah. Okay, so here we go. Josh?
Yeah.
How do you jump higher on a waterbed?
I don't know. You jump?
You fill it with spring water.
That's a good idea, huh?
Yeah. You fill it with spring water.
Oh, boy.
Let's see if we got any more here.
Oh, boy.
Since you want to make it like that was a terrible one.
Well, I get it. I think the one we had, I think 2 weeks ago was pretty good.
Here we go. Here's a good one.
Okay.
Contrary to popular belief, not all babies are delivered by storks.
Really?
No. Storks bring the small babies. But cranes bring the large ones.
I like that one.
Yeah. So there we go. That's
it's a good one.
Here's the good
Oh boy, you got another one?
Yeah, listen, one more. We got one more.
One more.
Let's get one more.
One more.
Okay. As I get older, I keep remembering all the people I lost along the way. I was a terrible tour guide.
Jeez.
That's why I'm hosting a talk show now.
Jeez.
But
did you lose a lot of people back in the day? Jeez.
Thousands.
Oh God.
They're probably still in those caves in Tennessee. Yeah. They're a whole nother society. Living under
they got trapped in those caves. Oh, jeez. It's a whole other cave society.
They're the cave people. People don't realize that's where that Geico guy came from. But he was one of the tour victims.
Oh,
but let's talk about the Cavs for a minute. Then we'll get to the Guardians and what we think.
Yeah.
So they're just in a lull.
Mobley's
they
back.
won last night. That was nice. They won last night.
Mobley's back.
Yes, he is.
That's good. That's a good
back.
thing. That's
Yes.
a good thing.
Yeah. Didn't go real well.
No.
Oh, it didn't go real well Sunday night. But I got something for you, Miami Heat fans.
God.
I hope you see this, Miami Heat fans, because, I just want you to know that the team did win the game by 38 the other night.
Yes,
It was
they
a
did.
big win.
Yes.
It was a big win. But what I want them to understand is 38 is not as much as 68.
Okay.
So the largest margin of victory in the series still belongs to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs by 68. After your big mouth center, Ronnie Cycli,
Yeah. Oh my God.
talked about Brad Doherty and said he was better than him. And then the Cavs beat him by 68 the next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was beautiful. So just so they know,
Yeah.
they won that game the other night.
Yes.
They did.
Yeah, they
But
did.
They still have never beaten the Cavs by 68 points.
That's fair. But did you watch that game, right?
I was listening to it,
Okay, good.
and it wasn't good.
Good, because you wouldn't want to have eyeballs anymore if you watched that game.
Well, I think Jim Jones, I was listening, it sounded like Jim Jones pretty much wanted to go on the floor and punch a few Cavs players.
Yeah.
Because he was disappointed how they were playing.
Yeah, it was total travesty. It looked like a high school basketball team out
Yeah,
there.
it just sounded bad. So you watched it.
I
were
did.
watching.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
My buddy told me to turn it off at halftime. I'm like, no, I'll give him a chance.
So you watched it. Who drove you to Laurelwood after, your mom or dad? I mean,
Yeah, right. It was that bad.
I believe
Turnovers,
We're listening
wide
to
open
it.
missed shots.
We're driving.
No defense.
We're driving, and even Becky's shaking her head. Like, yeah. She's like she's disgusted by it.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I think if they just can get everybody back. You know,
They're kinda
once
just missing
Max
this one big guy though.
Strus, Mitchell, but they all go together, Josh.
Yeah, they do.
It's a
But
big,
they have enough bench depth they need their big guy back.
Oh, they
because
do.
he led.
They need him back,
They
but
need a
that's the
leader.
problem here. Is they have bench depth, but it's starting. They're starting now because of all these injuries.
Yeah.
So Jim Jones made a good point on the radio the other night that eventually it catches up to you because for two reasons. The guys that are starting now aren't used to playing that many minutes. Starting to get tired out.
Mm-hmm.
And teams now have video of that team that he's putting out there. They didn't have video of that team when they first started putting those guys out there. So they couldn't match up with them defensive, but now they can.
Yeah.
And so this is what's happening. So, but I think that once those guys get back, I'll sit here today and I'll say it and I believe it. They're getting past the first round this year. They're going to get past the first round. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really worried about that.
And you know, as of this moment, right now, if we were in the playoffs right now, you know who we'd be facing?
Who's that?
The Miami Heat.
It's Miami. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, how about this? You know, people are like, "Oh, Boston's just so great. Oh, Boston's so great."
Oh yeah.
Okay, they got talent. They do.
They're good. Yeah.
Hey, how about we take Jason Tatum and
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown out.
Mm-hmm.
Take them out.
Yeah.
How are they going to be?
Not as good.
Nope. How's their bench?
Yeah.
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 It's not as good as the Cavs bench.
No.
Nope.
No.
Yeah. They have the least amount of injuries in the NBA this year. Least amount of games missed.
That's good for them.
There we go.
That helps them out, yeah.
So there we go, though.
Yeah.
That's why they're so far above everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, when you don't have injuries, you're going to be, if you put a good roster together, you're going to be successful if everybody else has injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else has injuries in the East. Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have none. Are the 76ers really a team that should be fighting for a play-in spot?
No.
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 They're better than that.
No.
But they've had injuries. You know, so I think that, yeah, the Celtics are good, but you take one or both of them away, they are nothing. They are nothing. They got a couple other guys. But
yeah.
So do the Cavs have a couple other guys.
Yeah.
But you see what happens if you take the Cavs' two best players, Mitchell, and you could go either way with different guys. Who's the best at this point?
At this point, I'm taking Jared Allen.
Yeah, you're right. Now that's right. So you take Mitchell and Allen out, and you take Tatum and Brown out. Those two teams are probably about even.
Yeah.
And Cavs might be better.
Cavs, yeah, they're deeper. They're
Yeah.
definitely deeper.
Darius Garland has to stop turning the ball over.
God.
Taking bad shots. It's like he's playing on a mid-major team.
Yeah.
Taking these shots. The kind
Yeah.
of shots I used to see when I covered Lake Erie College.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
I know.
You know, and it's becoming apparent to everybody.
It
now.
is. It is. It's really.
It's hard for them to
bad.
hide this anymore.
It is.
And
Especially when you got this kid on the bench that's ready to play.
Porter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes in there ready to
Miro
play.
had a good game last night.
Okay. I didn't catch the game last night.
He had a few threes, at least I know of. I watched the second half.
Here's what we need from Sam. So we can tell, right? He's a volume shooter. If he's hot, he's going to be hot. If he's cold, he's going to be cold.
Yeah.
So if he can get hot for the playoffs, that's as simple as
geez,
that,
if he
man.
gets hot for the playoffs, he'll win a game.
As simple as that.
He'll simply win a game for them.
Because you remember when all of our guys were out at first and there was no Mitchell, no Garland, no Mobley. It was just Allen and a bunch of other guys, and Sam was playing big minutes.
Yep.
Sam came in and dropped like 22 nights in a row.
Yeah. But
And
then
he
they
won those
started
games.
him that one game.
Yeah.
And then he was terrible for like the next 5.
Some guys just have to come off the bench.
He's recovered from that now, I think.
Yeah, I think he's starting to get back into it a little bit, but...
You watched the game Sunday, you said.
Yes.
So Jim Jones was getting pretty upset with the officials.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
pretty much from what they were saying, him and Tim Alcorn, Jimmy Butler could just run anyone over and he gets the foul.
Yeah.
He gets to shoot foul shots.
Yeah. It was bad, man. And, and it's been all year for this guy, but George Niang, man, he gets screwed on so many calls.
He does,
It's been
doesn't he?
all year with George Niang.
He really does.
He can't do anything or it's a foul.
I know. He can't touch a guy.
No.
He can't go near him.
No, he can't.
And he's
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I agree with you on that. So before we get to the Guardians, let's real quick. I don't know if you saw what happened. I'm sure you saw what happened overnight in Baltimore.
In Baltimore?
Oh, you didn't?
I don't think I did.
Oh, Jesus. It's pretty sad. Now it's not sports related, but it's sad. I heard it on a sports show as I was bringing Becky to work. I heard on the overnight show, a cargo ship hit the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Really?
It collapsed.
Oh my gosh.
It's gone. 1.6 miles
gosh.
long. Cars were on it. Construction workers were filling potholes. 6 people are still missing. They pulled 2 people from the water. But yeah, it just hit it. It lost power. And I guess when that ship weighs, they said 98,000 tons.
Oh my god.
But if you think of that in pounds, I figured it out earlier. I think if I did it right, I think that's 9.8 billion pounds.
Well, let me think about
or
this
980
real quick.
million.
9.8. So
you had 3 zeros on there.
yeah, add another 3 zeros to that. So you're looking at least like 98 million.
980.
Pounds. Yeah.
980 million pounds.
Yeah.
And it hit the stanchion of the bridge, and it just knocked it off, and the whole bridge fell.
Jeez.
Yeah. So they're trying to recover. People right now. They got 2.
Wow.
But they said that at this point, it's now 14 hours later.
Yeah.
And it's they're in that water. I think they said the water was 48 degrees.
Yeah. That's cold.
Yeah. So they did tell this one story, which was a good thing.
Okay.
This woman that they showed, she went there immediately because her dad drives that bridge to go to work at that time. So she calls her dad. She keeps calling her dad, and there's no answer. Finally, he calls her back. He overslept.
Oh my gosh.
He would have been on the bridge.
Oh my gosh.
At that time.
He overslept.
He overslept.
What a great day to oversleep.
And then she
work.
goes farther with the story, and she said, yeah, he told me it's the first time in his life he's overslept.
That is unbelievable. That's just
That's something.
That happened for a reason.
Yes.
That happened. He overslept for a reason. That happened for a reason.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. So those people in Baltimore, I know we talk a lot of crap about Baltimore during the NFL season and all that, but you got this is
nothing against you in baseball season, but
no, really, I don't, but you got to feel that's a terrible thing.
That's terrible.
1.6 mile bridge. That's 29 football fields.
It's a lot of room
for
a lot of people.
Yeah. It was 200 feet off the water.
Yeah.
So, but okay, so hopefully that, they found people and hopefully they find everybody so the families can, I hate the word closure because you don't have closure. No. You never have closure. I never have closure for my brother passing away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been almost 42 years. You never get closure.
Yeah.
So I don't like that word, but hopefully they'll get some sense of they know.
Yeah.
But so let's get to baseball.
All right.
We got the season starting in 2 days.
Back on the happy train. Come on.
Yes,
Baseball
back on the happy
season
train.
is here.
You know it.
We're only 2 days away.
And Josh?
I mean, it's going to be the longest 2 days, but
Oh, I know.
It's right there.
Josh, too bad you didn't bring something to drink.
Yeah.
Because we could have. Who's the center fielder on opening day, Josh?
Oh!
His name is Tyler Freeman.
Ty Free, baby.
Whoa.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Get this guy in the game, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, Guardians, we're less mad at you now.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm listening to the radio the other day, and Chris Antonetti comes on, and they asked him about it, and he said, well, right now, Tyler is our center fielder.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
I better hear news in the near future that Manzardo's pulled back up.
He'll be up.
I know he will, but just soon.
Because I
don't
don't think
what the kid can do.
I don't think that the DHing carousel of David Fry, Florial, Will Brennan, no.
Well, okay.
It's not going to work.
No, I agree. But Florial has a chance to be good.
Okay.
He's still younger. He's got a chance to be good. We got him from the Yankees, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what?
I saw
the Guardians
some
do better drafting. The Guardians do better drafting than the Yankees.
But you know how I am with the eye test, Tim.
Oh yeah,
I've seen some at bats.
Were they good?
I've seen some good things.
I've
seen some good things.
Okay.
I've seen some good things.
All right. Well, that's
so
good.
Just keep that name in the back of your head.
Esteban
we'll see what
Florial.
Happens. Yep. We'll see what happens.
It kind of flows off.
It does floor.
It does. It
florials off the tongue.
Florials. Yeah. So I was really happy, and I was also happy shortstop too.
Oh.
Because they didn't give it to Arias. You didn't hear that?
Oh, no, yes! Thank God.
They didn't.
Guardians, I am so much happier right now. Thank you.
Yeah, they pulled off a trade Sunday night. You didn't hear about that?
No.
They got Felix Fermin back.
Felix Fermin?
He's 56. But, yes, he's going to be the starting shortstop. But, no, Brian Rocchio.
Okay, I thought it would be Rocchio. I just didn't know if he was going to start there.
I'll tell you what, people liked Felix Fermin. El Gato.
Yeah.
That was Felix the cat.
Yeah.
El Gato, yeah. He was, but, Brian Rocchio.
Okay.
You got to have a shortstop that can hit a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
And not look like a fool every time at bat.
Just watch pitches go down the middle.
I just can't even, look, I can't justify this guy.
No. You've seen his at-bats.
Yes.
You've seen him play the game.
And I don't like his attitude.
No, his attitude's terrible. He's super cocky.
Hey!
He doesn't perform.
Terry Francona, Hall of Fame manager. Don't ask me to play first base. I'm not a first baseman. Are you even kidding me?
God, I would do anything. I would jump off a bridge if Tito told me to.
Oh my God!
What are you doing?
I'd be like, yeah, you want me to stand in center field on my head the entire game? Okay. Mm-hmm. If it helps us win, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Like,
I would do whatever that guy told me to do.
Selfish player.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's bad enough telling that to any other manager.
Yeah.
But then you're saying it to him?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh my Lord.
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
What'd you hit? 210?
You know what you are now? You're a guy that's going to play a few times a week.
Yeah. But what'd you hit? 210?
Yeah.
220?
Did he even hit that?
Yeah, I don't know. Could have been 190.
He had like 2 good weeks.
Yeah, at the end. At the end of the year.
Yeah. So the starter is, so the infield is, we got Bo Naylor catching.
Yep.
We got Jose at,
Josey.
yes.
Josie.
At,
Everything.
did you see his truck?
No.
He got one of them Tesla trucks.
Oh, he got one.
Oh, it's
that
so good.
Cybertruck.
I
drove by one the other day.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I put in the Guardians group the picture of it, and I said, what else would the coolest guy in baseball drive?
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
Jose at third,
Mm-hmm.
Rocchio at short.
Jimenez.
Yes,
at
at second base, and then Naylor.
Josh.
Looks like Naylor and Fry are probably they're gonna rotate
Yeah.
DH and first base,
Yeah.
which I don't.
You know, I still like David Fry.
It's not that I don't like Fry.
I like Fry.
I just don't think he's an everyday guy.
No, he's not an everyday guy. He's your good utility
Would
bench
David
guy.
Fry start every day on most playoff teams?
No.
He would not.
No.
He would not.
No.
So that's my.
He's a good guy to have on your
Yes.
team.
Oh, he is.
But he's not a starter.
No.
No.
There's a reason he hasn't had a regular position. Because he's not good enough to have a regular position every single day.
Right.
So, but then you got on the outfield, I don't know. Right field is kind of, I guess they think, they're saying Laureano right now, which I'm not.
I think you just platoon Laureano and Brennan personally.
Yeah, I guess so, because
I
I
don't know.
Laureano, I don't know. I'm not sold on him. And then you got Tyler Freeman in center, and I think Brennan might play some center too.
That's fine.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then Florio.
Quanzilla in left.
Yeah, Quan, yeah, and left.
Quanzilla.
That's not even a question.
Gold Glover,
and then you got
baby.
your starting rotation.
Oh yeah, the Biebs.
You got your Shane Bieber.
And I think he's going to have a great
I have a feeling
opening
too.
night, opening day.
I hope so. You got your Shane Bieber. You got your Tanner Bybee.
You got your Tristan McKenzie.
You got your Tristan McKenzie. He's the third starter.
T-Mac.
Like, are you kidding
He's
me?
your third.
He's your
2
third.
years ago, he was your best starter.
Yeah. And then you got Logan Allen, or as I like to refer to him for no reason at all, Logan Elaine. And then you got your fifth starter. You know who it is, right?
Officially? No.
Oh, he said it on the radio. For now, he's the fifth starter.
Is it Cookie?
Carlos Correa.
Yeah.
Oh my
As
God.
it should be.
Talk about a comeback.
Talk about a comeback.
Did you?
You beat cancer.
That's what he's talking about.
You come
Yeah,
back,
but that's what
and
he's-
you're a starter.
That's what Chris Antonetti was talking
Come
about.
on.
When he told him he made the team, when I got probably him and Vogt probably told. He said it was like they were telling a rookie
Wow.
that he made the team.
Wow.
Yeah, like it meant that much to him.
Wow. Wait, so where's Gav Will? What's going on?
He is
What's going on?
not officially on the DL yet, or IL yet.
Okay.
He will be Thursday probably.
Okay.
He had some tenderness in the old
Okay.
shoulder.
All right.
Or should I say, in his case, the young shoulder.
The young shoulder.
And so they're taking it slow.
All right. Yep.
He
So, yeah.
heard it
Baby him.
throwing the heavy
Please.
balls.
Yeah.
That's how he heard it.
Wow.
Yeah, the weighted,
man.
weighted ball,
Yeah.
I think they're called.
Please,
Yes.
please, for all me, baby, the
But they
crap
said
out
it's
of
not
him.
going to take that long.
That's fine.
Middle of April.
Keep him down, keep him resting.
Yeah.
I want that guy healthy on
Yeah.
the mound.
The bullpen's a concern, but who knows? Bullpen,
knows?
you never know.
You
with
never
bullpen.
know.
We thought the bullpen would be great last year, remember?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we found out it wasn't.
Well, but
Of
here,
course, it was overworked, too.
Yeah.
It was definitely overworked.
I mean, I think with healthy starters, they're going to give us a lot more innings.
I think so,
So,
too.
they'll
I
be
think
all
that
right.
was a Blue Jay.
It was close.
Yeah, it was. He flew right
over the head.
Right over the head.
Yeah.
At least he didn't poop on me.
That's very good.
That's very.
Well, it is a sign of good luck, isn't it?
If a bird poops on your head?
Yeah.
Is it really?
That's what I heard.
I didn't know that. I don't want to find out.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't want to find out. So, but so we got, I can't wait till it starts. Oakland, I think it's 10 o'clock on
Makes sense.
tonight game.
Yeah.
So
We like to do that for whatever
it's going to be
reason.
great.
Yeah.
They've started out on the West Coast a lot. When I was a
Yeah.
kid, they used to do it.
Yeah.
I remember sneaking the TV on in my room,
Yeah.
keeping it turned down,
Late
watching
night.
it. Yep.
Uh-huh.
My parents thought I was asleep. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
wasn't asleep. I'm watching Cliff Johnson and the Indians play the California Angels at that time.
Yeah.
And I think Nolan Ryan pitched the opener for
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I can't remember who pitched for for the Indians, but I can remember that opener.
Yeah.
It was black and white TV. I think it was like a 12-inch TV.
Was it Lenny?
No, because Nolan was gone by the time Lenny was with it. Yeah, I'm not sure who started for the for the Indians that year. I just remember Cliff Johnson was on the team.
Okay.
And he was the catcher who used to throw the bat in the stands all the time.
Oh, nice.
Would slip out of his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
nice.
It's ridiculous. I think he was known for it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I can't wait. Opening night is awesome. And,
yeah.
And then opening day, April 8th.
Yeah.
Eclipse day.
Oh, it is
Solar
eclipse day.
Oh yeah. Solar eclipse.
Well, it's a home opener. The 8th.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy though that we have that many days until the home opener?
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
Play a week on the road first.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like 10 days almost.
Actually, it's almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, because I think 3 series before.
It's 3 series.
They got Oakland, Minnesota, and Seattle. Yes,
it might be.
Yes, I think it's Oakland, Seattle, Minnesota.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can leave Minnesota and be over 500, and they could be like 0-9.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
I mean, Carlos Correa hitting, 150 or whatever he's going to do over there. Screw that guy.
I saw a thing the other day. Whoever made this list, they're the 7th best offense in baseball. They said. I'm like, come on. What are you? What? What?
With who? With who on that roster?
I know.
You have like 3 hitters.
I think these national people that do these things, they rely on the year before, and these teams don't have the same rosters.
Yeah. No, Joey Gallo's gone. I mean, not that he had a very high average, but he got to some home runs. I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know, yeah.
That's not a star-studded roster by any means.
Oh, they love that Royce Lewis. Loser.
Oh, right, that's why.
Loser.
Carlos Correa and Royce Lewis.
Loser!
I mean, and supposedly Buxton's healthy.
Oh, yeah. Well, isn't he always healthy this time of year?
Yeah. Here's the thing, Tim. I took a chance on him this year. This is the first year, though. The first year I've ever took a chance on him.
In the money league, someone got him for like $2.
Yeah.
Because no one wanted to spend money on him.
Yeah, you shouldn't spend money on him. No.
So, and I think in our draft, the Wycliffe League draft, he was available until really late.
Yeah. I got him whenever.
You see, I redrafted my entire pitching team.
Really?
I did. Yes, I redrafted it. I was like,
I liked my roster. Pretty solid.
We'll see. Tommy redrafted pretty much his whole Wycliffe Fantasy Baseball League team.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't have a good year last year. I almost did, but I was like, I looked at my roster and I was like, a lot of these guys were hurt. Hopefully they'll be healthy and we'll see, what happens. So I didn't. But the pitching league, the whole roster, I redrafted.
Wow.
I did. I was like, I'm going to take this chance. I'm going to go out on this limb. People that don't take fantasy league serious, like you and I, they don't understand that.
No, they don't get it, man.
It's a big deal.
Those are probably the people that are winning too. But
that's true. I released my whole roster in the pitching league.
Yeah.
I put them on waivers.
I
said, "You're gone.
Gone.
You're gone." I kept my minor leaguers though.
There you go.
Yeah. So they were good enough to keep. But and then so I'm in the semifinals in the fantasy basketball.
Yeah.
I'm playing Al Pulowski.
Yeah.
After one day, he's up 14-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's only one day.
It's one day.
It's one day.
It's one day. I'm going to make moves. I'm going to fight this thing. I'm going to try to win this.
You got this, Tim.
And so it probably won't matter. I'll still lose probably. But I did not make the playoffs in the hockey for the second straight year.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to dominate that thing, not having any clue what was about hockey. I would dominate it. Now I'm just like, it's showing.
I mean, basketball, man. I'm 2 years out the playoffs in basketball.
Yeah,
it's been rough.
I mean, so it'll be.
My team's not even bad either.
Did you make the playoffs in the baseball last year?
In baseball, no.
No.
I almost.
So you're in the third division now.
Yeah.
Tommy and I
With the
and
newly drafted team.
Tommy and I and two teams that I'm not sure pay attention much are in the lowest division.
Huh.
If I don't make the playoffs in that division, I ought to just
If I don't
give
make
up.
the playoffs this year, then
You should make it in that. Yeah.
Jeez, because I think I drafted a really solid team too.
Yeah.
Because I actually paid attention to my draft
Did
this
you
year.
keep guys?
I
Or
kept
did
a few guys, just a few.
That's what Tommy
Not
kept,
many,
like
just a
5,
few.
I think.
Yeah, like 5 maybe.
Yeah.
Like 2 pitchers, 3 hitters maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but that's we've talked some fantasy sports.
Yeah, we'll talk some
need
fantasy
to do that
sports.
more. We need to do it more.
We'll talk some fantasy sports.
We do.
I love fantasy sports.
I'm getting. I did really lousy in my fantasy golf league last week.
Ah, Tim.
Yes.
I thought you were good at that one.
You have 6 guys on your roster each week. Yeah, 4 of them didn't make the cut after Friday.
Oh.
You're never going to do good when you go into the
No.
weekend with only 2 guys.
No.
And everybody else has 4.
Yeah. That's not going to help.
It was ugly. So we'll see, you know. But I think that's probably it for today.
Yep.
Next week on the show, we'll be able to talk about actual baseball games.
Yes.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
The Guardians will be 3 or 4 games in, I think. 5 games in,
5
maybe.
5-0?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
let's hope. Let's hope. Who's going to win the World Series, Josh? Let's finish that with that. Who's
This
gonna
year?
Win who's going to win the World Series?
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, let me think.
Just like our Super Bowl picks. No
Wow.
warning. No
That came-
warning.
that came out of nowhere.
I haven't thought about it either.
I have not thought about this at all. Wow.
I made mine a month or and a half ago.
Jeez Louise. I'm going to go with the... Well, so in American League One... I'm going to go with another American League. You know what? You heard it here first. The Baltimore Orioles.
Okay, you're gonna go with BO.
I guess so,
Baltimore
because
Orioles.
shot in the dark. Why not?
Okay, well, I don't
They're
think
gonna
that's a
beat.
shot in the dark.
They'll beat the Guards.
Their odds are actually pretty high. I saw.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Guardians.
I'm
fucking going with the Guardians. I don't give a shit. And like I was
That's
thinking about it
fine.
earlier.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, what's gonna happen if I'm wrong? Who
Nothing.
cares
Who
if
cares?
I'm wrong?
Yeah, right.
But if I'm right, I can brag. I can brag forever if I'm
it's
right.
It's a prediction, right?
Yeah.
I think Orioles will beat the Guards in the
ALCS?
yeah.
Okay.
The ALCS.
Okay. I think I don't know who they'll play in the ALCS, the Guardians, but I think they'll beat Ohtani's former team in the World Series. They'll beat the Dodgers.
Oh. I thought you meant his other former team.
Shohei? They'll beat Shohei's former team.
Yeah, because Shohei's former team is not making the playoffs.
You never know. I'd love
hope they
to
do.
see them be good because I
hope
love
they do.
Ron Washington.
And I love Mike Trout.
Yeah.
And he deserves a chance at a
does.
ring.
He does.
Gosh, man.
So, but that's it. It's kind of getting cold out here.
It's getting a little chilly,
It's
Tim.
not terrible.
It's not bad.
We've been out here and worse.
Oh, yeah.
We really have.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
Have a good week.
Go Cavs, go Guards.